All right, we're here with Kent Fisher. He's our all-star shortstop in the ULIS, what is our league?
Dallas-Fort Worth ABA, American Adult Baseball Association, or something like that.
All right,
Yeah.
and he's got a story to share about a box of cards he found at his grandpa's old or garage or whatever.
Right, so my grandparents back in the 40s and 50s had a hardware store outside of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And when they closed the store down in the early 60s and retired, everything that they didn't sell, they moved into the basement of this big old house. So the basement was just crammed with tools and hardware, but they also sold a lot of toys and things in the hardware store too. So there were board games, there were Revell plastic model kits, there were all sorts of stuff, there were magazines. And the rumor was somewhere down there was a box of baseball cards. And I was probably 9, 10, 11 and was into collecting cards. And so every trip down to Pittsburgh, I'd spend my days in the basement rooting around looking for stuff. And after about 3 or 4 years of looking, I found the box of cards. It was inside an old armoire that was like in the corner behind piles of stuff. And it was a box. It was a box of 1958 Topps football. They were still in the box that sat on the counter in my grandparents' hardware store. There was about 20, 22 or so packs of football, and there was one pack of baseball. So I grabbed the box and took it upstairs and asked my grandmother if I could have it. This would have been 1983 or so, and these were 58 Topps cards. And my grandmother said, sure, you can have them. So I sat down at the kitchen table and I ripped open every pack. And I still clench when I look on eBay today and see those packs in the cellophane going for $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, $8,000 a piece. We had 20 of them. The saving grace was out of that box, I pulled a Jim Brown rookie card, which graded at PSA at a near mint 6. So that's the salvation. But and I still have the box. The box is at home on a shelf. I've got some of the cards that I haven't had graded I've mounted on my wall, kind of like artwork. I just think it's really cool retro artwork. But that's the story of the 58 Topps football set that I pulled out of my grandmother's basement.
Thank you, Ken. He's gonna send me a few of the pictures of the cards, and I'll put these in as well so you can see some. But what a pull, what a find. Way to go. Thanks, Ken.